Hey guys, it's me, Mrs. Blue. Do you notice something different today? I stayed in my pajamas. Why not? Let's have pajama art day today. Because why not create art when we feel the most comfortable? So, I'll wait. Go put your pajamas on. Or if you have your pajamas on, keep them on. Let's have pajama day. Okay, if this is your first time here, you can find me at YouTube, Mrs. Blue. Let's make some art. That's the name of my channel. If you email me pictures of your completed projects to jlpic@cps.edu, you might have a chance of winning the virtual golden paintbrush. So, without further ado, drum roll, please. My golden paintbrush winner today is a young lady who is creating so many of these projects, I don't even know what to do, and they're all amazing. Miss Elsa Lang. Elsa, I don't even know what to say. Your art projects are incredible. I mean, look at these. Birch trees, 3D hand, 3D atmosphere, I don't know what I called that, Easter bunny, owl. It's like Elsa can't stop. So it is fitting that Elsa get the golden paintbrush because this is amazing. I mean, truly, truly amazing. Nice work, Elsa. Keep creating art because you're good at it. Okay, so today I thought it would be fun to create these super cool koi fish. They're very easy and very fun. And what you're going to need for these are pencil, paper, eraser, crayons, and watercolor paints. Now, I say this all the time. If you don't have watercolor paints, you could just color this. You don't need to paint it. If you don't have crayons, you could use marker. You guys can vary whatever supplies you have to make this work for you. So here's my white paper. Our paper is going to be facing the tall way, not the long way. So the tall way, vertical, not horizontal. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to draw these handy dandy koi fish. Okay, so let's draw two, just like the example. So let's first start with just the general body shape of the koi fish. And since we're only drawing two, we're going to draw them pretty big. We really want to fill up this paper. Look, do you see my little hot dog earrings to match my hot dog jammies? It's a little hot dog. Okay, so here we go. We're going to draw a shape like this. Oh, all the way down. Oh, I'm hitting the edge of the paper and making lumps, but you know what? It's going to look even more like a real fish. I love it. Okay, now let's make one going the opposite direction. I'm going to make this one just a little bit lower so they kind of fit together like a yin and a yang symbol. Okay, there, that is awesome. Now let's go ahead and add eyes on each of our koi fish. So I'm going to add one eye here and one eye here. Let me look up and make sure everything's still on the screen. It sure is. One eye here and one eye here. Fix that a little bit. And same thing on this fish. One, two. Okay, and now let's add some little fins. So I'm going to add, you know, they can be just weird shaped. They're fish fins. Don't stress out about these, that's for sure. They can be any sort of odd shape you would like. And then I'm going to add a fin on the body too, like so. Oh yeah, that is cool. Okay, if you want to put, stripes on the body, if you want to put different kinds of scales on the fish, you go for it. All right, now let's do that same thing on this fish. 1, 2, and then aha. Okay, now let's add more of a tail down here to help this koi fish swim like the superpower that he is in his koi fish pond. Same thing here. Sometimes they have these at the zoo and you can throw food over a bridge into the koi fish pond and you can watch them all scurry up to get all the food. Okay, now I think we should add a little bit of coral in the background. I'm going to add, or underwater plant life. I'm going to add one here. And draw like so. Maybe this one will go off. Maybe I'll just add one. I mean, we could put one dangling off the end of the page here. Maybe one on the opposite side. I always like to kind of keep things in congruity. I don't know if that's the right word, but there we go. I really like that. All right, now I'm going to take some crayons like so. I just got some simple primary colored crayons here, nothing fancy. And I am going to press very hard, and then I'm going to outline everything because I'm going to paint this with watercolor. And water and wax don't mix. So when you paint over top of these lines, it won't soak through. So that is why I'm going to press very hard. So let's go here. I'm going to outline this guy with red. It's going to look weird now, but it's going to look super awesome when we're done. I think I'm going to outline them both with red, just since that is the crayon I'm using. I'm trying to hold down towards the end of the crayon because I don't want to break it. I mean, it's not the end of the world, but they just work a bit easier when they're not broken. Let's outline this guy in red as well. Crayons are a little bit easier to fix mistakes with. You can just make your line a little bit thicker if you make a mistake. Okay, and then I'm going to outline. I'm just really not going to need very many crayons today because most of this we're going to paint. I'm going to outline this with green. Are you feeling way more comfortable today creating art in your pajamas? I know I am. I'll show you the dogs if I can. Oh yeah, they're in here. I didn't know if they were outside. It's so nice outside. Sometimes they go out their little doggy door into the backyard and peruse the fresh air. Okay, I am going to use yellow to just color, pressing hard, you know the rule, some spots on my koi fish in various locations. I'm about ready to start painting, so get prepared. Maybe I'll take the red and I'll add some ziggy zags. on these bottom fins. And I'm going to use my black Sharpie to color in this pupil. You don't have to do this. You can use black paint, black marker, black crayon. But since I have it handy, all right, folks, I am ready to paint. All right, so painting, you guys know the drill. We need water. Let's see how far I can move this over before it's off the screen. Water and paints. There are my paints. And let's get this party started. I'm gonna paint my fish orange. And look, I'm painting right over the crayon. It's like magic. Look, right over top. Magic, magic. It also creates kind of bubbles on top, which I like. And remember, this won't work unless you pressed hard with the crayon. If you didn't press hard with the crayon, it won't work. And if you paint on top over, you'll eventually paint over it. So just go over it one time and then stop the madness. And it'll be perfect. And this is the quick way to paint without having to paint around all of those vicious circles. That would take forever. Try to go all the way to the edge. Better get this tail. Remember, I can paint right over these. Need more water. Just a moment. Almost done with the first. Whoa, I about painted over the eye. I want to leave that white part of the eye white. Remember what the white part of the eye is called? Guys, the sclera. The sclera. If you made the Cyclops eye with me, I talked about the sclera. Now you could trick your dolt in your house, that fancy word. I mean, I just think these turn out so nice. I'm painting in my jammies. I'm painting in my jammies. What do you think of that? I'm painting in my jammies. Painting in my jammies. Okay. Let's get some green for his lids. Bloop, 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 bloop. Bloop, 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 bloop. Bloop, 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 bloop. Bloop, 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 bloop. Okay, now just the water. I'm gonna have to buy new watercolor paint soon. My blue paint is running out. I paint a lot of things with blue, guys. In my classroom, I have separate containers of blue paint because we use up the blue on sky, on water, on so many things. It seems to get used up quickly. Now, I can't really paint over this because I should have just colored all the leaves with green. All the leaves are green, because then I could have just painted right over them with the paint, and that would have saved us a lot of time. Get out of the way, water. Who do you think you are? Anywhere there's not a leaf, I can paint over it. That's for sure. I'm going to try to hurry, dudes, so that I'm not wasting your time. I'm getting prepared to hold up the puppies. Prepare for the puppies. I think they're right at my feet. Yes. As always, they like to stay right at my feet all the time. I step on them, sort of, until they move and I realize they're there all the time. Half done. Blah, 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 blah. Painting is so therapeutic. It just makes me so happy when I'm having a bad day. I don't feel right. I just paint. I don't know about you guys. I wonder what you guys do when you're feeling sad or stressed. You should find something you love to do so you don't just sit and think about it. When you stay busy, sometimes you forget the things you're sad about. It helps you move on. At least that works for me. I'm a pretty happy person though. I don't get too sad too often. All the leaves are brown, and the sky is gray, and the sky is gray. I've been for a walk on a winter's day. Oh yeah, and then, you can always mix in some colors to just spice it up, spice it up, spice it up, spice it up. Spice it up. I mean, I don't know about you, but I think that is pretty dunzo. So there you have it. Koi fish in pajamas. They look great, you guys. I love them. I hope you enjoyed making the koi fish with me today. And I didn't forget, don't you worry. Let's see, who do we have today? Let's see if I can get one of them. Oh. Come here. Oh, here's the Greta. I gave her bath yesterday. She's so clean. Yeah, she's so Greta. There's a Greta. Say hi, Greta. Hi, guys. There's a Greta. She's so long. She keeps going and going and going. So long. Where's my Vienna? Everybody wants to see you. Come here. Come here, Papa. Oh, there's my Vienna. Say hi to the camera, Vienna. You see? Are you my dog that barks at the mailman? Yeah, you sniffing everything? Seeing all the art supplies? Those are the koi fish. There's the papas. All right, guys. So much fun today. Bye. I hope you enjoyed painting with me today. I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye.